Hey there, friends. Welcome to my channel, Health Prosper. Today, I'm here to talk to you about something that could be a real game changer for your health. Have you ever woken up feeling sluggish with that nagging worry in the back of your mind about your cholesterol levels? Well, you're not alone. High cholesterol is a silent threat that affects millions of people, especially as we get older. And did you know that what you eat for breakfast could be making it worse? Let me share a story with you. I had a patient named Mr. Johnson. He was a 65-year-old man who seemed healthy enough on the surface. But during a routine check-up, we discovered that his cholesterol levels were sky high. When we started talking about his diet, it turned out that his daily breakfast was a major culprit. His story is all too common, and that's why I'm so passionate about sharing this information with you today. In this video, we're going to dive into 3 breakfasts that you should never eat if you have high cholesterol. But don't worry, we'll also talk about some great alternatives and how you can create a daily routine to lower your cholesterol. So let's get started. Breakfast 1, sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. Let's start with one of the most popular breakfast options out there, the sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. I know it's convenient, it's filling, and it tastes great. But if you have high cholesterol, this seemingly innocent breakfast can be a ticking time bomb for your health. First of all, let's talk about the sausage. Most breakfast sausages are high in saturated fat. Saturated fat is the kind of fat that raises your LDL cholesterol levels, the so-called bad cholesterol. When you eat sausage, you're taking in a significant amount of this unhealthy fat. Think about it like this. Every bite of that sausage is adding more and more of that sticky, artery-clogging substance to your bloodstream. Now let's move on to the cheese. Cheese is another source of saturated fat, and when you combine it with the sausage, you're doubling down on the problem. The high fat content in cheese can further increase your cholesterol levels, making it even more difficult for your body to keep your arteries clear. And then there's the egg. While eggs can be a part of a healthy diet in moderation, when paired with high-fat sausage and cheese, they become a problem. Eggs contain cholesterol, and although it's not the same as the cholesterol in your blood, eating too many eggs in the context of a high-fat meal can still contribute to elevated cholesterol levels. Mr. Johnson was a big fan of the sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. He would stop by the drive-thru on his way to work every morning and grab one. Over time, he started feeling tired and he had some chest pains. When we told him that his favorite breakfast was likely contributing to his high cholesterol and his chest pains, he was shocked. But he was also determined to make a change. So what are the alternatives? Instead of the sausage, you could opt for a lean protein like turkey bacon or a couple of slices of avocado. Turkey bacon is much lower in saturated fat than regular sausage, and avocado is rich in healthy monounsaturated fats that can actually help lower your cholesterol. For the cheese, you could use a small amount of low-fat cheese or skip it altogether. And for the egg, you could have a poached or boiled egg, which is a healthier way to enjoy this nutritious food. You can also make your own whole wheat biscuit at home using less butter or substituting it with a heart. Healthy oil like olive oil. Breakfast 2. Store bought pastries. The second breakfast on our list that you should avoid if you have high cholesterol is store bought pastries. You know those delicious looking muffins, danishes, and donuts that are so tempting when you're in a hurry in the morning. But they're a nightmare for your cholesterol levels. Most store-bought pastries are made with refined flour and lots of added sugars. Refined flour is quickly digested by your body, causing a spike in your blood sugar levels. This spike in blood sugar can lead to insulin resistance, which is closely linked to high cholesterol. When your body becomes resistant to insulin, it has a harder time regulating your blood sugar and your cholesterol levels. The added sugars in these pastries are also a major problem. Sugar is like fuel for inflammation in your body, and inflammation can damage the lining of your arteries, making it easier for cholesterol to stick and form plaque. On top of that, store-bought pastries are often made with hydrogenated oils, which contain trans fats. Trans fats are the worst kind of fat for your cholesterol levels. They not only raise your LDL cholesterol, but also lower your HDL cholesterol, the good cholesterol. I remember Mrs. Thompson, another patient of mine. She loved stopping by the bakery on her way to the senior center. She would get a big sugary muffin to enjoy with her coffee. But as the years went by, her cholesterol levels kept rising. She started having trouble walking long distances because she would get out of breath easily. When we talked to her about her diet, she was heartbroken to learn that her beloved muffins were causing so many problems. So what can you eat instead? There are plenty of great alternatives. You could make your own muffins at home using whole, grain flour, a little bit of honey or maple syrup for sweetness, and some healthy add-ins like berries or nuts. Berries are rich in antioxidants that can help reduce inflammation, and nuts are a great source of healthy fats and fiber. Another option is to have a slice of whole grain toast with a thin spread of natural peanut butter. Peanut butter is high in protein and healthy fats, and whole grain toast is a much better option than refined flour pastries. You can also try having a bowl of Greek yogurt with some fresh fruit on top. Greek yogurt is high in protein and low in sugar, and the fruit adds a natural sweetness and a boost of vitamins and antioxidants. Breakfast 3. Sugary cereals. The third breakfast that's a no for high, cholesterol patients is sugary cereals. You see them on the shelves of every grocery store, with bright, colorful boxes and promises of a fun breakfast. But these cereals are loaded with sugar and empty calories, and they're doing a number on your cholesterol. Most sugary cereals are made from refined grains, which, as we've already learned, can cause a spike in blood sugar levels. This spike in blood sugar can lead to insulin resistance, which in turn can contribute to high cholesterol. And then there's the sugar. A single serving of some sugary cereals can contain as much sugar as a candy bar. All that sugar is not only bad for your teeth, but also for your cholesterol levels. It can increase your triglyceride levels, another type of fat in your blood that's associated with heart disease. I had a patient named Mr. Smith. He had been eating the same sugary cereal for breakfast every morning for years. He thought it was a quick and easy breakfast option. But when we did his blood work, we found that his cholesterol levels were through the roof. He was so used to having that cereal that he didn't even realize how bad it was for him. So what are the better options? Instead of sugary cereals, you could have a bowl of oatmeal. Oatmeal is rich in a type of fiber called beta-glucan, which has been shown to help lower cholesterol levels. You can add some fresh fruit like bananas or strawberries to your oatmeal for a natural sweetness. Another great option is whole grain cold cereals that are low in sugar. Look for cereals that are made with whole grains like brown rice, quinoa, or whole wheat. These cereals are higher in fiber and nutrients and won't cause the same blood sugar spikes as sugary cereals. You can also try having a breakfast smoothie made with spinach, kale, banana, and a scoop of protein powder. It's a great way to start the day with a boost of nutrients and a lower impact on your cholesterol levels. Cholesterol, lowering daily routine. Now that we've talked about the 3 breakfasts to avoid and some great alternatives, let's talk about a daily routine that can help you lower your cholesterol. First of all, it's important to start your day with a healthy breakfast like the ones we just discussed. After breakfast, try to get some exercise. It doesn't have to be a strenuous workout. A 30-minute walk every morning can do wonders for your cholesterol levels. Walking helps increase your HDL cholesterol, the good cholesterol, and it also helps you maintain a healthy weight, which is important for cholesterol management. During the day, make sure you're eating a balanced diet. Include plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. These foods are rich in nutrients that can help lower your cholesterol levels. For example, fruits and vegetables are high in antioxidants, whole grains are high in fiber, and lean proteins are a great source of nutrients without the added saturated fat. It's also important to manage your stress levels. Stress can have a negative impact on your cholesterol levels. Try to find ways to relax, like meditation, deep breathing exercises, or even just taking a few minutes to sit quietly and read a book. When you're less stressed, your body is better able to regulate your cholesterol. Finally, make sure you're getting enough sleep. Lack of sleep can disrupt your body's normal functions, including its ability to regulate cholesterol. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep every night. Create a comfortable sleep environment. Avoid using electronic devices before bed, and try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. Remember, making these changes takes time and effort, but it's worth it for your health. And if you want more tips and advice on living a healthy life, be sure to subscribe to our channel, Health Prosper. We're here to support you every step of the way. Conclusion. Friends, I know that making changes to your diet and lifestyle can be hard, but I also know that it's possible. I've seen it time and time again with my patients. Mr. Johnson, Mrs. Thompson, and Mr. Smith all made the decision to take control of their health, and they saw amazing results. Their cholesterol levels improved, they had more energy, and they felt better overall. You have the power to do the same. By avoiding these 3 breakfasts and adopting a cholesterol, lowering daily routine, you can take a big step towards a healthier future. It's never too late to start taking care of your health. Whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, every small change you make can have a big impact. So let's do this together. Let's make a commitment to ourselves and to our loved ones to take better care of our bodies. If you have high cholesterol, don't let it control your life. Take action today. And if you know someone who could benefit from this information, please share this video with them. You could be the one to help them change their life. Here's to a healthy, happy future for all of us. You've got this.